Hey, what's up, Soul family? Welcome back to Max and Mello's Architects of Soul, the podcast where we dig into the foundations of the music that we love.
That's right, Max. We're here to explore the legacies of the innovators who shaped the sounds that still move and groove us today.
You bet, Mello. This week, we're headed to the Windy City, to a label that was absolutely pivotal in shaping not just blues, but the very DNA of soul music. Chess Records, which was founded in 1950 by a couple of brothers named Leonard and Phil Chess. It was this Chicago-based independent record label, right, Mello? Mm-hmm. That became a central force in American music, particularly for blues and early rock and roll. And, of course, this dovetailed into the soul world. So the label's history is deeply intertwined with that great migration of African Americans from the rural South ending up in all the northern industrial cities, right? Yep. Like Chicago, especially.
Especially Chicago.
Yeah, the meat market. Again, this migration, though, brought the Delta blues with it, which, of course, brought the soul music with it. And that was then electrified and urbanized into the distinct Chicago sound. And Chess Records was instrumental in capturing and popularizing this new style.
Yeah, the place where raw Delta blues electrified into something new.
Exactly.
That's right. So get ready to explore the world of Chess Records.
Bet. That's the ticket today, Mel. We're just going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
So stay with us. Hey, welcome back. So the story of Chess Records is a masterclass in authenticity, Max.
Really?
Yeah, like we said before, it was founded in Chicago by the Chess brothers, but this label was not about trends.
No, it definitely wasn't about trends.
No, it was about capturing a powerful emerging sound. Artists like Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf brought the raw emotional power of the Delta to Chicago.
Right, they brought that raw.
Yeah, and Chess captured it in its purest form.
They sure did, Mello. And you know what? That's the first lesson. Authenticity sells. Mm-hmm. Being authentic, remaining authentic to what it is you do and what you believe is critical to what we do. And it's critical to what all of us as musicians do. So the great thing about the recording at Chess is that they weren't overtly polished. That raw feeling became the bedrock, right? We talk about this. And it's a reminder that a perfect sound isn't as important as a real sound.
Exactly, Max. And this authenticity extended to every genre that they touched. If you just take Etta James.
My girl.
You know, she was a true hybrid artist. She moved from powerful blues to R&B and then into soul.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, her Chess recordings show an artist fearless in her...
She was fearless in her evolution, right?
Yeah. She refused to be boxed in.
She is hardcore. Yeah. She was really hardcore.
That's right. And the lesson there is the power of artistic growth and staying true to your own voice, even as you explore new sound.
Well, not only is this one lesson from Etta about controlling your legacy, she went one step further, Mello. And when I say one step, boy, I mean a big one. You are going to absolutely love this, because when I found this out, it blew my mind. So back in the world of vinyl record manufacturing, there's a thing called a stamper. Mm-hmm. Now, a stamper is a very thin metal plate, often made of nickel, and it has a negative impression of the music's grooves. Right, so the stamper is what's used in a hydraulic press to physically press the grooves onto a hot, soft vinyl disc, creating a finished record. Mm-hmm. It's a master.
Right.
It's essentially a master.
It's a master, yeah.
Right. So the story is told that Etta was given the stampers for her Chess Records music as a token of appreciation or some form of payment. The reality, though, is that she did acquire the stampers. And not necessarily for her own use, but to control what was used. Mm-hmm. So the act of getting them back from a record label like Chess, as highly unusual as it was for an artist during that era, right? It let her retain ownership of all her masters and their derivatives. How fucking ballsy is that?
That's gangster.
That's unbelievable. So for a long time, musicians were often paid a flat fee for their recordings. And as we all know, right, they sign away their rights to the masters. You see that for everything.
With the Little Richard story, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
As a result, artists, they had little or no control over their music after the recording session. And the fact that Etta James or any artist was able to secure these physical assets, which are essentially the keys to redistributing and depressing.
You can press it and distribute it yourself.
The fact that she owned her masters is unbelievable in reality. Like, not just the tape, she had the metal. I mean, wow. It's like that's a testament to her unique relationship with chess, because I don't know that she could have gotten away with anything else, but her determination to control her own legacy, man, that's amazing. I found this out. I was beyond impressed. Here's another architect. And so while the story obviously is often simplified, and we know that the key takeaway is that she gained control of a crucial part of her recording history. That was a move that foreshadowed the modern era where artists fight.
Yeah, it's a big fight just to get your own masters back now.
And your intellectual property, because that's the same thing. It's a powerful symbol of an artist's fight for ownership. Boy, and what a vital lesson for musicians today.
Yeah, that's something we and our peers in the new vibe are always grappling with. How do you push forward while honoring the past?
Yeah.
Etta James' journey shows that you can fuse that raw blues emotion with a more refined soul delivery to create something timeless.
And timeless it certainly was. So before we dive deeper into more of this chess legacy, if you like this content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate the love.
That's right. And right now, we're going to take a quick break. You were listening to Max and Mello's Architects of Soul.
Ooh, I love the sound of that.
We'll be right back. And welcome back to Max and Mello's Architects of Soul. So, Max, you can't talk about chess's impact on soul without talking about Fontella Bass.
Another one of my girls.
Yeah, and her song Rescue Me.
I love that too.
That's a prime example of the label's ability to evolve. It's pure powerhouse soul with a gospel-infused vocal and a driving rhythm section.
It so is, Mello. It so is. And it's a perfect bridge from the chess blues sound into the emerging Motown and stock sound of the time. I mean, this song is a lesson in the power of a single monumental vocal performance. And boy, she sang the shit out of that song. Fontella's voice is so dominant, so full of emotion. It's the centerpiece of the whole track. And damn, does she lay it down. Wow. Mello, her timbre is sweet, but strong in her attack of that melody, really.
And that's a key takeaway for us artists today. It's not just about the full arrangement. Sometimes the magic is in a single element.
Yeah, magic is right.
How can we make our vocals more impactful?
Right.
How can we push a simple hook to the next level?
Yeah.
Rescue Me provides a peek at a blueprint, Max.
Oh, it does. It does. And you can hear that influence in so many soul artists today who use their voice as an instrument. And does that sound familiar to you? You know, building the song around the vocal performance?
Yep.
Definitely familiar. It's a great lesson from Fontella Bass. And that's to make your voice the undeniable star of the show.
And it's not just the vocals, Max. The production on that track is punchy and direct.
Yes, simple, but punchy and direct.
Yeah, that's a hallmark of chess.
Yeah.
It's a testament to the idea that you don't need a massive, intricate arrangement to create a classic, do you?
No, I don't think so, Mel. I really don't think so. What's true, though, is it's a good point to remember that less can always be more if you keep it simple.
Yes, Max, that's true. But there's one more key figure from that era whose impact on soul is often overlooked.
Yep, and we're going to dive into that story right away, right?
Yeah, right after this break. You're listening to Max and Mello's Architects of Soul, and we're keying in today on Chess Records.
That's right, so stick around and we'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in to Architects of Soul. Our music is waiting for you.
And welcome back to Architects of Soul. Mellow Soul and Max here talking chess records.
Chess records, baby.
So, Max, let's talk about a revolutionary, Bo Diddley.
Yeah, right? Not a soul artist,
He
right?
wasn't a soul artist, but his influence on the genre's rhythm and swagger is undeniable.
Oh, without a doubt.
And that signature Bo Diddley beat is a foundational element in so much of music that followed.
Absolutely true, Mello. That's really the whole key there. It's a lesson in creating a sonic signature. And Bo Diddley wasn't afraid to be different, to experiment with rhythm and sound. And what a lesson that resonates with us today. In a crowded musical landscape, you have to be unafraid to forge your own path. And Bo did. To create a sound that is uniquely yours. And nobody played like that.
Right.
right?
And
So
even
he
even the guitar was like that box. Like, wasn't it a homemade guitar?
yeah, it was a homemade box guitar.
Yeah.
And a whole thing, like I remember being a kid and seeing cigar box guitars,
Uh-huh.
2 strings, 3 strings. But you know what? If you could make 2 strings sing,
The way Bo Diddley could, yeah.
exactly. So imagine with 6 strings, and he did.
Mhm.
So it's as I said, it sounds kind of familiar to a certain goal, and a certain team has it in their guidebook that this is the way it is, but it comes from this guy.
Yeah, Max.
Right? That's where it comes from.
I see that, and we're definitely feeling it. That rhythmic innovation, that raw primal beat can be heard and echoed in the work of so many soul and funk artists who came later.
That comment is true. I mean, it was a primal raw beat that was used so many times in so many songs.
Yeah, that rhythm is more than just a foundation. It could be the identity of the song.
Yeah, and it shows that you don't have to stick to a conventional formula. And breaking the rules can be what makes you a legend. And, we talk about this all the time. It's about building a whole sound, a vibe that's instantly recognizable.
That's right. And while Chess faced stiff competition from other labels in cities like Detroit, it developed its own Chicago sound of soul music.
Oh, yeah. Often described, right, as sweet and harmonious.
Yeah, the abilities, the label's ability to evolve with the changing music landscape meant that it didn't abandon the blues.
Oh, it would never, right?
It just fused it with contemporary sounds to create like unique soul cuts.
Yeah, and you think about the impact of where rock and roll came from. Ike Turner's first rock and roll record, Rocket 88, and then, Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley. These beats that they use, these syncopated beats, became a part of soul music.
Yeah.
We saw it in so many songs with that same hypnotic moving bottom.
Yeah, that's right. It's about the beat, that beat that never ends.
The beat that never ends.
Absolutely, Max. And as we continue to explore these foundational stories, if you're vibing with what we're laying down, if you're picking up with putting down,
right. Word.
Give us a like and a subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a future podcast.
That's correct. So listen, we're going to take a quick short break, and then we're back to wrap up Chess.
Come on back.
Come on. Welcome back, Soul Family. And before we close out, we just want to talk about one final crucial lesson from the Chess record story that goes beyond the music itself.
You know what I'm talking about, Max.
Oh, I do.
This is a business built on art, and the history of chess is a cautionary tale for any aspiring artist.
Ooh, murky waters.
That's right. We're talking about the murky side of the independent record label era. Stories of artists not getting their fair share of royalties or just not owning their masters.
Oh my God, which makes what Etta James did even more powerful. Because those breaks didn't happen to all the artists at Chess, Mel. Most of them got abused, used, and, can we say screwed?
Basically.
Glued and tattooed. Oof. It's a powerful, sobering lesson for us. I mean, you can create the most authentic, groundbreaking music in the world. But if you don't understand the business side, well, you can lose control of your own legacy, that's like the biggest fault you can make as an artist, right? Losing your own legacy. We strive for that. It's so important for us. So if you don't understand that business side, you're going to lose.
Well, the lesson here is that as artists, we must be entrepreneurs
as well. You better believe it. This is a business.
Yeah, today with the digital landscape, it's easier than ever to distribute your music. But that also means you have to be more vigilant about your rights.
No, you have to know what it is you're doing. That legacy reminds us that you got to study the contracts and understand that legal jargon to know the value of your own work.
That's right. Find wise counsel, seek out mentors who can guide you through the business side.
That's right. The artists from that era didn't always have that luxury, and we have to learn from that experience.
It's about protecting your art, nurturing your creativity, and owning your voice in the studio and in the boardroom.
Oh, so true. And as we reflect on the legacy of Chess Records, we see a clear thread, Mello, right? It's about the power of authenticity, the courage to evolve, and the importance of a unique artistic voice. And then being willing to fight and fight hard. Fight for what you own and what you created.
And these lessons from the chess artists are not just history, Max. They're blueprints.
They are blueprints indeed.
They teach us that our true power comes from within and from our unique stories and our willingness to express them without compromise.
Well said. They remind us that while the sounds may change, the soul of the music, it endures. Something to remember, Mel, right? Something definitely to remember.
Exactly. So remember, keep that soul fire burning. Protect your sound, nurture your creativity, own your voice, and remember the lessons from the giants who came before. And yes, protect your masters and seek out wise mentors who can guide you on your journey.
And we mean it. We mean it. Seek out help. Don't do this by yourself. Learn the road and learn it right.
Exactly.
So until we next meet,
Peace and soul, y'all.